right, so for today's video, for the Knights Hall homework, I'm working on more axe work, working on combining a couple different techniques that we've gone over recently for the homework video. So the first one is going to be working on how to recover from a miss. So if I throw my strike and I miss as I come through, what I'm going to be doing, I'll back up a little bit, throw the strike, take my bottom hand off the axe, reset, and I can either check or step out. So as I throw the strike right-handed, so reset my hands, right-handed, bottom hand comes off, reset. Left-handed, throw the strike, bottom hand comes off, reset. So I'm doing the same thing. Bottom hand comes off, reset. What this is allowing me to do is as I swing through, I can use the momentum of my miss to pull my weapon back and to reset myself, as opposed to trying, I think, to stop it and kind of stop the swing, reset, stop the swing, pull back this way. Much slower, more likely to get tangled up, and it's just not, it's using more energy versus this, where I can just pull back. So that's step one. Basically just practicing that just like this. Don't need a pal or anything for that. So you can cross-check, throw your strike, you miss your strike, you pull back and reset. If I straight across the head, doesn't matter, pull back, reset. Getting myself out of trouble. If I think I'm going to throw a shot and I'm off balance, if I miss, something happens, I can just pull that back here, ready to go, keep fighting. Second piece is kind of a more advanced move. I don't think I've mastered this at all yet, but I've seen Jay do it. Let's say I throw that shot and I miss. So back up a little bit again. So shot and I miss. I take that bottom hand off, swing the axe all around my head, come down again. So throw a shot, miss, swing it up, boom. And now we can use the pell on if I do it righty, which I'm not nearly as good at. Throw the shot, take that bottom hand off, come around the head, strike. The shot, around the head, strike. Kind of kept the hand on at that time. So I'm going to set myself for my shot, hand off, around my head, coming down with the force there. So doing that one in the pell. Throw my shot, I miss, around the head, strike through. Shot, miss, around the head, through. Throw my shot, miss, around the head, through. Try to do it righty. Throw my shot, miss, around the head, through. Shot, miss, around the head, through. Shot, miss, around the head, through. So a really cool technique where if you miss that first shot, you're getting all that momentum to come around this side. Throw it through, come around your head, reset the hand, swing through. So shot, miss, all the way through. Then miss the shot, bring it around my head, through. You get a ton of force on that as you get that centrifugal spin, step through, rotate hips. So definitely a cool technique. A lot of these are, when you think you're going to land that big shot and something happens, you're not out of the water. This one's good because you can work without a pal on both of these. You don't need it because you're throwing that missed shot. As you take your hand off and bring it around, through. You can practice that just anywhere. Final piece is, again, using centrifugal force. Let's say you land that shot, or this is your around the head through shot. How do you recover and take another shot after that? So the technique for this is going to see if I hit that shot, as it comes back, you get a little rebound off the person's armor, hit the shot, bounce, going to pull that axe up here, rotate through. So I throw a shot, reset, through. I'm basically throwing a little circle. Just doing this circle essentially. And I can move it to the head, move it down low, move it to the head. And again, I'm much stronger with my left hand being a lefty. If I do it righty, throw, 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 throw. See, my hips are not nearly as good at the rotation on that. If I throw it lefty, I'm getting a lot more hip movement out of it. So I think I have to keep working on. So using that one on the Pel. You throw that shot, pull the axe up, come through. Throw that shot, pull the axe up, pull the axe up. Just basically trying to use that rotation as much as you can. Everything about axe fighting, from what I understand, is about conservation of energy. These weapons get very heavy. I'm just using this as just a stick. When you get that axe head on, it gets a lot heavier. And if you're trying to throw a shot and stop the momentum and pull yourself back up, you're wasting energy. If you're trying to throw a shot and it hits, and then you're resetting, and you're hitting, and you're resetting, one, it's slower, but two, you're using all that energy to pull the weapon back. If I just use the momentum of it, I'm going to land a lot more shots, and I'm using much less energy because I'm just letting it bounce off, using that centrifugal force, conservation of energy, more contact, more damage. Let's try it righty. So throw it, throw it. I'm sure you can see watching that, more awkward, not as strong, an area I keep continuing to work on. It's my weak hand. Try to do all my drills, equal number left, equal number right. That way, I'm always, able to fight from both directions, and people don't know which way I'm coming from. So, combining all of it, we're gonna check somebody, throw that shot, miss it, come all the way through, pull back, reset. We're gonna check somebody, throw the shot, miss it, all the way through, reset. Throw the check, miss the shot, around my head, through, reset. Throw a check, miss the shot, around my head, all the way through, reset. Let's try to do it right-handed. Now throw the check, miss my shot, around the head, through, reset. Throw a check, miss my shot, around my head, through, reset. Check, miss a shot, around the head, through, reset. Again, the more I can combine these into motions that I can do without thinking, the easier it is for me to throw these shots in an actual fight without stopping to think about what I'm doing. I had the opportunity for the first time to go back and spar recently with soft kits. Could see a real difference in some of my sword moves, the stuff I've been working on. A lot better at being able to throw the onside, offside, moyenne. Notice my shield work still needs a lot of practice. And the thing I did find is that spending way too much time doing just static Pel work. Just kind of standing in one place like I'm doing now and practicing the basic techniques. Not doing enough of just motion. I'm kind of moving around, fighting, stepping back, throwing, fighting, moving. So what that kind of translated to was a very lateral spar. I'd stand there, shot, 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 square. Shot, 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 square. There was very little body movement, very little angle movement. So I think I'm going to be working on a lot more. Probably put a video about that. It's just 1 minute sparring sessions against your Pel. Focusing on to do more than just standing there and working on the technique. Once you have it down, start integrating into full live footwork, full action, and eventually sparring half speed, half power with people so that you're able to get that into real life work. Again, my name's Chuck Goodwin. I fight at the Knights Hall in Nashua, New Hampshire. I fight for the Nightmares and sometimes the regional team, the Executioners. If you'd like to learn more about armored combat, I strongly suggest you contact the Knights Hall, which is www.thenightshall.com, or you can reach out to me, leave a message, like and subscribe my videos. You'll see more of it. Feel free to reach out. I'm glad to talk about this and educate anyone on the little bit that I know. Thank you.